Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Versailles, and today we're going to be using a run using Ambessa against the Cardmaster Twisted Fate adventure in the Rogues of Runeterra event. For relics, we're using Guardian Angel, Stalker's Blade, and Scourge's Stash. Normally, I would prefer either having 2 Stalker's Blades or 2 Guardian Angel, depending on the difficulty of the adventure. But because the Twisted Fate makes us discard our cards, we need Scourge's Stash in order to get Ambessa online before it gets discarded out of our hand. So in order to do that, we're just using the common power, Bouncing Blades. So you can always just retire and then pick that up. It's a common power, so you don't even have to beat the first adventure to reset it. And because we skipped the support champion phase, I did pick up Swain here. I think Swain is probably fine. Might actually cost too much and be unplayable, but I think whatever, it'll be fine. So for this, we want to have things that are cheap that we can attack with. I don't think the Bendel tree is very good. We'll have too many cards in our hand anyway, but if we take something like minion that can make more copies of itself, and those copies will grow in power as long as we're attacking with them. We could also consider Drum Solo for actually beating Twisted Fate. They offer it twice, so we'll take it. Noxine Guillotine with Brainworm is interesting, but probably not good. The Crystal Carrier on Legion Rearguard is very good. Rend Reckoner will give us an extra attack, so that's fine. I don't think I like anything here, so I'm just going to skip, or reroll rather, and take First Thing Backpack for the draw champion. Shunpo will give us Rally. Death Sand is kind of questionable. I don't know that it's like super good here. Howling Gale is okay, but the fact that it costs 3 means it's going to be kind of difficult to play, but I think it's fine. And I think we're going to reroll here until we find something we like. Ideally something with draw would be good. We do have Mariam here, who is a draw card, so close enough I guess. So again, we took the Bouncing Blade power so that we can just make sure that we can play Ambessa. We don't want her in the first slot for sure. So we'll reroll out of her. And we didn't find her, but that's okay. We'll get her next round. And we're just not going to attack here. Yeah, we're just going to hold all our mana. We could use Conscription. That would make it so that we get more mana gems, but it's not a very good defensive tool. We tried to find Ambessa there, but we failed. So that's not very good. And we'll just play this Rend Reckoner here. And then hopefully they just let us pass and end the turn, but they'll probably attack. Yeah, unsurprising. Take 21, which is not great. Obviously drawing your champions, always a good idea. Not drawing your champions, a very bad idea. Gonna attack here. Could have attacked with Legion Rearguard too, that would have been smart. This will heal us, which we need. And then we can updraft to draw, also healing us. Trying to get to Ambessa, which will completely change the way the game is going. They're very much dying here, of course. Does 2. Finally get our Ambessa. And play her immediately. Kill a unit. I think we're good here. Gonna drum solo. Drop a minion. We can kill that powder keg if we need to. With just double Blade's Edge. I think it's fine. Ambessa dying is okay, except for the fact that we're taking damage. Because she dies, we get Midnight Raid. We can just block here. Get a new minion at the end of the turn. We end with not nearly enough hit points, but I didn't want to drag that out. There's too much possibility that we could just get hit for free damage there. Take Crystal Arrow, it draws a card. We have Ambessa, so we're pretty happy here. None of the other cards are particularly relevant. Play Bursting Backpack, and then just pass. Probably gonna die here, I just don't have hit points. So if I play this, I can drop Ambessa, but if I don't have something to follow up with, I'm just gonna lose. Whereas if I play the Imperial Demolitionist, I'll get some hit points, which means I don't lose immediately. Fortunately, the Imperial Demolitionist dies, but we can play Ambessa this turn. We're likely to lose anyway, just because we took so much damage in that first round. Capture is bad, so we're gonna stop that by killing our own Ambessa, which will give us that Stalker's Blade effect. I'm just gonna skip here and Conscription to get some hit points back. We'll only block with one of these, and I don't think it makes sense to Midnight Raid. I think that is losing, so skip there. Drop the Legion Rear Guard. Conscription here. And unfortunately this guy does 9 and he's elusive, so I'm not really sure what to do about that. Could Midnight Raid, but it's not going to be... well, maybe it is. Maybe it's fine. Should have done it with the Legion Rear Guard, then I would have had a blocker. Looks like you can't skip the updraft, so we're going to updraft Conscription. Want to be playing cards here.
There's blood in the water.
Apparently there are no champions left in my deck.
I'll do better this time. The drown. I alone stand against the abyss.
Say a lot of damage. And tackle, let us use Ravenous Block. And we'll Conscription. Inscription again. This attack should be winning. You can draw first. You can finish off with Blade's Edge. Bursting Backpack's gonna do nothing, just Blade's Edge to finish it off. So I think we gained a hit point there. There's a healer there, which if I'd looked ahead, I wouldn't have spent so much time in that. We'll just take the non-purchased healing so that we have money for the shop. We're gonna take a lot of free damage here too. This is fine. Don't think I want to play both Thrashing Snappers, but maybe. It's probably fine. 2 blockers is fine. You do want to be attacking, but I feel like if we attack, it's just going to be worse for us right now. We'll drop Ambessa. Probably should have put her somewhere where she would kill the unit, but I did not.
War Mason, reporting for duty. Make the Empire proud. Clear it out.
Get rid of the monkey idol. Just forces us to take damage for no reason. And if we do attack with Ambessa, it's gonna get removed by the powder monkey, which seems like a bad plan. We'll just skip here. Here we can conscription, will give us 2 hit points.
Routes closed.
Keep trying. Play again.
Play Mariam.
I answer.
Conscription for more hit points. You can attack one into that. And we don't have Guardian Angel anymore, so we don't want to be just giving it away our Ambessa.
Need a second. Take me for a spin.
Blade's Edge here. I'm gonna conscription. Then we can Howling Gale after.
Away with you. Your wickedness shall not prosper. Not another step.
I'm gonna get rid of our Ambessa, but it's okay. New Ambessa is great. Gonna drop her. I'm fine with capture. Conscription. Little Midnight Raid here, just to grow the stats on our Miriam. That is also okay.
Remember the objectives. For the glory of Noxus.
Just gonna keep conscription. You have a good amount of hit points now.
I'll do better this time. Back or under.
I think more in drum solo is fine. Golden Aegis with create 2 coins is interesting. I think it might be good. I'm gonna take it. You have to take some amount of cards. I'm gonna take 2 copies. Then I will heal. Because you don't want to remove cards. We'll go into Morgana. We did finally make up for all the hit points we lost in the very beginning. I'm gonna Crystal Arrow just to make them discard a card.
Anyone gathered here is an enemy of the crowd.
Suppression is bad.
Every mage must face their crime.
Suppression costing 4 is worse. Because I need to be casting spells.
Not look away.
So we'll use Suppression, but we can't play the backpacks yet. Could drop the Demolitionist, but it's not going to work out super well for us.
Accept your darkness. Miss Moore, look what I can do. It is a delight to watch you.
Play backpack. Again, Ambessa, which is all we want. Think. So, problem here is we want to kill this guy with the Blade's Edge before we drop Ambessa. So Ambessa can kill the next guy. But if we do that, then we have no blockers on the field. That's not great. But I think it's still the right thing to do. Of course, we get hit with Spell Shield again. I'll just drop her now.
Pain must be felt. Welcome, anguish.
So we're gonna attack.
I will fight with you, but I will
Get
never
cursed, which is unfortunate, but we can get rid of Morgana, which has value. I think we just attack again, it'll get blocked. Okay, never mind. Thought it was gonna get blocked by Mahira, but I guess they realize they don't need to do that, and I just lose the game.
The few for the many. Know your place.
I'm gonna play Miriam here, updraft to
I'm you.
get spell mana.
Be still. Bear this burden. Feel
Then even if we get hit with suppression here, we're fine.
welcome, anguish.
There's the suppression.
Bear this burden. Own your frailty. Welcome, anguish.
Attack here to kill Morgana. Get stunned.
Find you.
Gonna break the shackles because I think I have to lose most of my hand, which is unfortunate. The suppression just keeps getting bigger.
For the Empire. Make the Empire proud. Welcome, anguish.
I'm gonna play drum solo. Can kill Morgana here. Everything stunned is not ideal, but not the worst.
Victory awaits by my hand.
Lead us to victory, Grand General.
Such little lives.
Alright, we finally get a chance to attack.
We have been sought.
Instantly double stunned. I mean, overall we're okay. Nothing bad is really happening here. Waste the crystal arrow a little bit. Get our rally. I should add one more damage. Actually, if we attack with Swain first, he'll kill everything. That seems pretty good. Don't know where that guy came from, but he seems pretty good.
Seen it all. Pledge of peril.
So much different than the first time. Now I can hit with a double Mahira, pretty good. Colossal Hammer is great. Cost reduction also pretty good. Gonna go with cost reduction, seems better. Spells cost one less would be pretty strong. Some potential that we could get a better ability, but because conscription keeps getting knocked out of our hand, reducing its cost makes it more playable. And then I'm gonna go towards this champion item chest. For our card count, we're at 33. We get Ambessa because we've reduced the cost of spells by 1. Blade's Edge is now free. We're going to start by playing this Legion Rearguard. Lets them play a card. Just in case it's something that can remove our card, we want them to use their mana. And we're going to drop Ambessa. We'll attack here. And everything is so much smoother now that we have access to just a little bit more mana. So because that guy has Scout, he can hit us multiple times, which is bad. I'm going to play the Ruined Reckoner though. I'm just going to ignore that that guy exists. And we're going to block. Well, we didn't have a choice. We're gonna Midnight Raid, come back because of the Guardian Angel, the Midnight Raid again. Not exactly how we want to do that, but close enough. And a Golden Aegis to get another attack. Adds a lot. That kill will give us rally again. And we don't exactly have a good response to that.
Surrender to the melody.
Here's a good response. Have buff caps, may as well. Gonna rally here. And kill that unit because they give us the opportunity. Taste spell mana is not helping us, no reason to use that yet. Crashing Snapper would be a lot better for that challenger. And a conscription. The Ruined Reckoner gives us a midnight raid. We attack with all these things. Then we finish it off with Ambessa. Double down on Shunpo, why not? Disintegrate actually would have been fine too. Maybe better. Deathless plus Guardian Angel is the combo that you want. So, at this last shop, you always want to leave just to see what's available to you so you know which direction you're going. We're going to go for the champion item chest, which will add 1 card to our deck. We are going to pick up 2 cards from the fight here. So 2 plus 1 is 3, making it 39. We need to buy 1 card. Dawn and Dusk is interesting. I'll probably pick that up. And Dawning Age will reduce cost of cards a little bit, which is very helpful. As you can see, that extra little bit of mana we picked up really helped. I think overall, Fleet Admiral Shelly is harder than the other node, but I'm not overly concerned about it. We get online pretty early now. They're gonna Bursting Backpack. We're gonna damage the enemy nexus. Gonna drop Ambessa for 1. Gonna attack the Fleet Admiral. The quicker that's dead, the happier we are. We're gonna do it again. Just Ravenous block here. Swain is reduced because of Dawning Age. Just damage the Nexus. And as I said, one of my favorite combos is Deathless plus Guardian Angel. We'll show that off here. Probably get more damage out of attacking with Swain here, using these midnight raids. And if there was something to attack with public execution, we would do that, but there's not, so bit unfortunate. One of those is elusive, but it's not that big of a deal. We're just gonna Crystal Arrow here. And drop the Imperial Demolitionist. Could Conscription for hit points, but I don't think we need it. Double Golden Aegis here. Actually, we can still Conscription for hit points. Amazing. And then this should be pretty good. Quick strike on Ambessa is probably fine. Even if she dies, she has Deathless Guardian Angel, so not super concerned. And we'll take Colossal Hammer. And that puts us at exactly 40 cards, which is what we need. We can heal for 0, and then we go into Twisted Fate. Still have an extra revive because of the Guardian Angel, even though we lost on Morgana. Keeping the Ravenous Flock, I think there could be some use for it. I'm going to start by hitting the Nexus. Take a hit back, play Ambessa. Kill Twisted Fate, that guy sucks. And we'll Midnight Raid again. Could Ravenous Flock Ambessa here. That'll give us a unit, and since we're... Yeah, it's probably a bad unit, because it'll be a 0 cost. Let's find out. Yeah, it's a bad unit. I think I want to hold the Bursting Backpack till later. Really can't do anything about that. I'm gonna Shunpo just to kill that. I don't want to get hit twice. Then we'll drop Miriam. Drawing 1. That attack is fine with me. Still don't need a Bursting Backpack, so we'll just hold it. Oh, I had an attack actually. My bad. Alright. That attack just totally got removed, which is fine. Bursting Backpack now. Kinda don't want to play Public Execution, because it'll shuffle cards back in her deck. And it's not the worst thing in the world if we have to do it. They are at 23 cards, we are at 24. Now we're doing a little more even. I think Public Execution gets us a little bit more than Drum Solo. Although I wish I had... Actually I do have a mana to play both. Because I have this coin. Now we'll Drum Solo. We have 12, they have 22. Doing pretty well. So we're gonna hold one Ambessa back here. When she kills, she's going to give us Rally. Now we're gonna kill with the other Ambessa, which will give us Rally. Then we'll attack again. Probably should have played that guy earlier, but here we are. The Public Execution, that'll give us Rally. Actually probably should have done it with a different unit, but it's fine. This wins. Honestly, we're pretty close to winning on damage. A couple more rounds and would have brought that Nexus to 0. Anyway, so we had a little bit of a stumble on Morgana. I think if we had found cost reduction for Ambessa a little bit earlier, that would have been good as well. I think I don't know, for the way this is set up, you either need to find a mana gem as your power or Blade's Edge, so there's not a lot we could have done differently there. We just got unlucky with what Morgana pulled, and we were just unable to get our anything on board. But once we have Ambessa rolling, because of the Guardian Angel and the Stalker's Blade, we're able to do like a decent amount of clear of the units, which lets us start really playing the game, and overall the run was pretty fine. I just kind of generally enjoy playing Ambessa, which is why I wanted to do it. And yeah, that is the Card Master. So, thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.